Hi, I'm Stephanie Laska. I lost 140 pounds and created Dirty Lazy Keto. Thanks for joining me here on the YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe and enjoy the show. I promise. So today we are going to talk about weight loss without exercise. Weight loss without exercise. So losing weight, how to lose weight on the keto diet alone. So no exercise. Does that sound kind of interesting, tantalizing to you? So give it a thumbs up if it's an interesting topic. If you're curious about how you can lose weight on the keto diet alone, weight loss without exercise. It's kind of like scandalous. Like, is this possible? I think it is. Because here's the thing. Before, when I was weighing close to 300 pounds, here's my before picture. Y'all can see. I know. It's not that's true. I still had the bad hair dye. You can tell. But this is me, almost 300 pounds. But when I first started my journey, exercise was not at the beginning. Nope. I was afraid to exercise, terrified of it. It took quite a while for me to get my motor running. You know what I mean? Remember that song? Get your motor running. That was me. I really dragged my feet. I was terrified and embarrassed and had just a lot of emotional stuff, emotional baggage related to exercise that I had to deal with before I could incorporate that into my weight loss strategy. So a long time before I went to the person that, a lot of you guys are familiar with, I was in the New York Post. I ran 12 marathons. There was an article in the New York Post when I ran the New York City Marathon. I was a sponsored athlete from Power Bar. I know, right? Really? I didn't even start running until I was close to age 40. Like, I hadn't even run a mile ever in my whole life until I was 40. So, yeah, I was the person who took choir in high school to get out of gym. For some reason, that was allowed. I'm not really sure why my school allowed that, but that was me. So it really might shock you, but I had lost probably about 50 pounds total before, just on the keto diet alone, with no exercise. Just the keto diet alone, no exercise. I'd lost probably about 50 pounds before I even got moving off the couch to do anything. So it is possible. You've seen these before and after pics. I'm telling you the truth. Here's my story. Exercise isn't for everyone, especially at first. And I really do believe that you can lose weight without exercise on the keto diet alone, especially in the beginning. Now, I'm not saying never, but I do want to address 5 reasons in particular. 5 reasons. It's going to be a little silly. I got to have some props. But 5 reasons I'm going to give you why exercise, weight loss, they don't always have to go together. And it might just be the best solution for you. So I know you're excited about the topic. Give me the thumbs up. Come on, tell me you're excited in the comments. Tell me how excited you are. Because you all want to know how to lose weight without exercise. But here's the problem. There's 5 reasons why you might get to take advantage of this loophole. Now, question number 1. This is a question I have for you. I've got 5. Do you see exercise as like a punishment? Like I'm showing you a paddle. Like, have you been brought up where exercise is ingrained in your brain, in your mind, as like some kind of corporal punishment? Did you have like a gym teacher who used to make you run or do burpees or run laps as punishment? Or, maybe you had a parent, or a family member who was mean to you, called you names, made you feel like something was wrong with you and that exercise was some kind of magical solution. Hey, Dirty Lazy Keto isn't always like fun and games, right? I know I'm silly and I have the props and the fun and the goofiness, but this is a real issue. For me, I grew up with a lot of humiliation in school, being called names. I remember like in sports, even as elementary school, right? When we'd pick teams or kickball or whatever it was at recess, I was always the last person to be picked because I was heavy and I wasn't seen as an athlete. And it made me feel embarrassed and humiliated. And I too had that experience where I was told, oh, you need to exercise. You're pudgy. You're chubby. You need to start moving. You should be out there running laps and running miles. And people would tell me that as a child and made me feel really embarrassed. And I have a lot of baggage about that. And I'm wondering if you do too. And if you personally see exercise as a punishment and you've got some of that PTSD, you're not alone. And it's okay for you to just shelve exercise at first. Just focus on the keto diet alone. Just shelve exercise and we'll get to it later. I'm going to give you permission. I know, right? Isn't that kind of fun? It's okay to push it to the back burner. We're going to deal with it later. So that was tip number 1 for you. Now, if you are feeling brave today and you're sharing in the comments, because I encourage you to get involved in our conversation and being honest and facing some of these issues, I am going to put you in the pot for a prize. I'm going to get up my big wheel a little early today just so you get excited. I always like to pick people from the comments who are participating and sharing and give them a fun reward for contributing to the conversation because it makes it more exciting, right? When you can all participate as a keto community. So today's prize is going to be a fridge magnet. Woohoo! It is a Dirty Lazy Keto fridge magnet of the food pyramid. Trying to find one in my big messy office here. I will find it in 1 second here. It's over here in my stash of stuff. I might just knock over everything, so give me a second. I'll come back with it. Oh, here it is. Oh, no, that's a postcard. Anyway, it's a lovely fridge magnet of the Dirty Lazy Keto. Recommended foods to eat, the best foods for weight loss. I'm going to find it in a second. It just fell over. And I will mail it to you. I can only do the U.S. only. I know. Don't get mad. But I am paying for postage. I am buying all these prizes myself. So bear with me. Participate as much as you'd like. Okay, number 2. So we did 5. Let's go on to number 2. Number 2, put the wheel away. When it comes to exercise for weight loss, I want to know, do you get kind of extreme? Does anyone out there get like crazy extreme when they start even thinking about exercise for weight loss? Like how many of you, the first urge you have is to like sign up for a boot camp, right? Like hire a personal trainer, join a gym, exclusive workout machines, home gym. I don't know. You get all these crazy ideas, like over the top, not necessarily crazy, but big, big, big extreme ideas. Does anyone else do that? Like you think, oh my gosh, if I have to exercise, then I'm going to have to like commit to doing this workout. I'm going to get this big workout. I'm going to do it every single day, 10 times a day. I'm going to do 58 exercises. I'm never going to stop. Right? Do we kind of do this? I know it's funny, but it's true. We all get a little bit over ambitious. We get a little motivation. We're like, okay, I'm going to do it all. I'm going to do all this stuff all at once. And then I'm going to lose 100 pounds next week. And then I'm going to complain to Stephanie if it takes too long. We all do that. So don't lie. It's okay to, give me a thumbs up or laugh or make a comment. But, we all have challenges. We all do this. So don't be feeling embarrassed. But the problem is when we start doing that, we, tell ourselves, oh, we have to like buy all this home, exercise equipment. We have to buy a Peloton. We have to sign up for all this stuff. The problem is then, tomorrow at 5 a.m., your alarm clock goes off and you're like, okay, I can do it. Right? And then the next day the alarm goes, it's 5 a.m. I don't really want to. I'm too busy. And the next thing you know, you didn't go. Then you start feeling like crap. Right? Or you start second guessing yourself and you start thinking, I can't afford all this stuff. It's too expensive. I don't have time. I don't have the money for this. And then you start that negative spiral. So if that starts to happen to you, I'm addressing you people today too. So not only if you are the person like number 1 who thought maybe exercise is punishment, also the people number 2 that tend to do that knee-jerk reaction where they go over the top and get too extreme. These are people I want you to just put exercise on pause. It's okay. I'm giving you permission because there's so much to learn when you're trying to lose weight and change your eating habits. Even with Dirty Lazy Keto being so easy, it's a lot of changes in your life. So let's just drill down on the food first. Put the exercise on the back burner. I promise you can still lose weight. This isn't all, right? We're addressing a lot of different situations here. Number 3 is very common, and this is folks that suffer from the all or nothing mentality. This is the group number 3, right? Like one day they forget to lace up their shoes and go to the gym. Just one day, or just one day they forget or get too busy to do their workout, their exercises. Just one day they miss it. And then all of a sudden they're like, well, I missed it. All is lost. I might as well quit. I might as well throw in the towel. Like the kind of drama. Uh-huh. We've all done that. But is that something that really consumes you? Are you the all or nothing person? It's okay to say that in the comments. I think what happens when you suffer from one of these issues, all of a sudden you start that guilt and shame, that failure. You start to give up. All those feelings start spiraling. And the next thing you know, this is what I see happen. It turns into complete goose egg. Then you end up doing nothing, right? You go from just missing one class or one little workout or one game of tennis or one, whatever it was you were planning on doing, a swim. You miss it once, and then all of a sudden you're doing goose egg because of that failure, that shame, that guilt, that embarrassment. So if this sounds like you, if you're the all or nothing person, I'm also giving you permission to put exercise on the back burner. Put it away. Let's revisit it later. Let's do one thing at a time. Not everybody can do so many changes at once, and that's okay. For some, they start doing some exercise when they're trying to lose weight. And the next thing you know, they're gaining weight. Has that happened to anyone? They're gaining weight. Have you ever done that? You start the exercise program, the next thing you know, you're gaining weight. It could be because you're eating too much. Maybe you're thinking, I'm going to the gym. I better have protein powder. I better eat more calories. I better eat like a triple breakfast. And you start falling victim to all the stuff you see on TV or on the web. And that can be confusing. Next thing you know, you're putting on weight. And that was not your plan, was it? No, ma'am. Or maybe it's self-sabotage. I see so many people at the gym. This is my pretend Starbucks cup, where they think, well, I'm working out today, so I'm going to go get myself a Frappuccino on the way to the gym, or I'm going to do my exercise with my friend, and then I'm going to go get myself a treat. Because, what do you say to yourself? Quote, I deserve it. How many people do that one, right? You think, well, I burned off so many calories. I did such a great workout. I'm going to go hit Starbucks. I'm going to get myself a special treat. I don't know about you, but it seems like that's like backfiring. It's like an explosion, right? You think here you are doing something good for yourself. You're trying to exercise to lose weight, and it backfires. Big, huge fireworks, explosion, problem. The next thing you know, you're negotiating with yourself. You are saying, well, I ate this, so I get to do that. And I'm going to do this exercise, so I get to have this more food. And then you're telling yourself stories. Anyone out there do that? It's true, right? And then you're like, oh, I can have some cheese balls because I did that workout. Oh, no. Let's put those cheese balls back. We're not doing anything like that. So if for you, you tend to gain weight when you start doing all this exercise. Be aware of it for one. Raise your hand. Say, yes, that's me. And put exercise on the back burner for now. It's okay. I'm giving you permission. I know it's fun, right? You're like, whoa, what else does she got? You said there was 5, right? So I want to make sure that you get to all 5 to see if you qualify for one of these. Now, what about group number 5? These are the people that like to fast forward. They've got their remote control. It's a tiny remote control, but they're trying to fast forward through this whole weight loss business and go 100 miles an hour. And some people do look to exercise as some kind of fast forward solution to speed up weight loss. Does that sound like you? And the next thing you know, you're way overdoing it. You're way overcommitting. You're doing way too much. Is that possible? Yes. A lot of people do this. They skip completely on how to eat better. They just don't even want to think about it. They just go straight to the exercise and overdoing it in the hopes that will speed everything up. And then maybe they can skip a few steps. Anyone falling into that bracket? So if that's happening to you, I really recommend that you put exercise on pause. Take a minute. I do recommend that you start by reading The Dirty Lazy Keto, Get Started Losing Weight While Breaking All the Rules. This is like your how-to guide on how to get started. You can get it at the library. This book is everywhere. Okay, don't call me up complaining. I don't know. Yes, you can find it. It's probably at your library on Amazon. You can even order it like through a local bookstore or Barnes & Noble. You can do it on ebook or audiobook. So there's no excuses. Read this book. It'll get you going in the right direction in terms of food. You have to learn how to eat before you can start trying to fast forward to the end goal. It just doesn't really work that way. So if you're a person that's trying to get your remote control out, skipping a bunch of steps, all those people, I want you to pause, take a deep breath, and then just start working on your food because, hey, that's going to get you farther in the long run when it comes to weight loss, way more than exercise. Would you agree? Tell me in the comments if you agree. I just want to reassure you that you can have weight loss without exercise. You can lose weight on the keto diet alone. This is a lifestyle that works. It's a complete package. It totally works. And if exercise is causing you anxiety, and I didn't list a category that you felt like maybe identified you, but you've got something else going on, it's okay to put that on pause. Put it on the back burner. Work on just making those healthy food choices now. And you, my friends, you are going to end up as a winner. See the winner? You'll get a trophy. It will help you get to the end goal a lot more consistently, more steadily, and with a lot more positivity than just trying to, shovel it down your throat and make yourself feel horrible. Because exercise is supposed to make you feel beautiful and positive and confident and celebrate the new body that you're in and not make it a negative. So until you're able to kind of transition that and work on that issue, put it on hold for now, and we'll work on that in another episode, right? So if you do want to hear more about exercise in particular, I do have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful video I'm going to link up for you guys next. I think she's probably one of the most inspirational people that I've interviewed yet on Dirty Lazy Keto. She talks about stress and weight loss, and she talks about how walking, which everybody can do, how walking, she laced up her shoes, and that really helped her to lose weight on Dirty Lazy Keto and manage her stress. So I'm going to link that up for you guys to watch after. I just want to reassure you guys that Dirty Lazy Keto works because, why do you think? I think it's because it's so flexible and it's so easy to do for the long haul. And it works with you and wherever you're at in your life, however old you are, no matter what kind of experience you have with nutrition or cooking, it works. And that's what's so beautiful about it. So I'm going to support you every step of the way. I know that weight loss transformation is possible. And I'm going to give you a huge round of applause for listening to the whole episode today.